Okay, next we're going to start learning the actual movements of the flare. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to realize which way that you want to start your flare. For me, I go clockwise. I'm right-handed, so usually that gives you an idea of which way you go. Usually if you're left-handed, you're probably going to go counterclockwise. So the first movement, we're going to start with our hand on the ground. Your leading hand for me is my right hand. And the back leg that you're going to be using, for me, is my right leg, is going to swing behind my left leg, like this. It's going to swing behind. That's the very first movement. That swing is going to lead you into the flare. So you want to have a really powerful swing, and that's going to lead you into this front position here that we were practicing earlier with the conditioning, this position. Hold on a second. All right. Okay. So once you swing your back leg, when you put your hand down, you swing your back leg, the opposite leg is going to push off the ground, and you're going to kick it straight up at a 45-degree angle, like so. Now, you're going to come to the middle part, and you want your legs to be both extended out and pointing up. Fuck. Let me try again. It's really hard teaching a flare. Fuck.
No, you're doing a good job.
Okay. 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 So when you get to the middle of the flare, you want both of your legs to be pointing up as high as you can towards your face. In that position. I'll show you again. The back leg swings. This leg is going to kick up at a 45-degree angle. And what's going to happen in the middle of the flare, my left leg is going to swing and sweep underneath my right leg, which is going to be up. So it's going to swing underneath. Sorry, hold on a second. Okay. Okay. So my left leg is going to swing underneath. Meanwhile, my right leg is going to want to kick as high as it can towards my face to make room for the left leg to swing underneath, like so. So you want it to swing underneath while the right leg kicks high up in the air. So one of the first problems people usually have with their flare is after the first part of the flare, their legs drop right in the middle. That is where the conditioning is going to come into play. The stronger that your abs are and the stronger that your hip flexor muscles are, the easier it's going to be for you to not just crash right in the middle of front part of the flare. So you want to really condition the hip flexors and condition the lower abs, so holding this position is somewhat easy, because that's going to be the hardest and the most crucial part of the flare before you can get around to complete it. So you're going to want to extend your hips and push your pelvis up as much as possible during the front part of the flare. That's going to really help you to get around to continue on to the ending of the flare. So I'm going to show you guys. You want to push your hips up when you get to the middle part of the flare and really extend your legs and tighten your abs. Flex your hip flexor muscles as much as possible so you can get around to the back of the flare. The flare is a really advanced power move, and it usually takes people a month or more to be able to just get one. So it takes a lot of practice, and there's a lot of different aspects to training the flare. So I hope these tips helped, guys. Thanks for watching my... Fuck. One more time. All right. The flare is a really complex and high-level power move, and it usually takes people a month or more just to be able to get one. So there's a lot of aspects to training the flare, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. So I hope these tips helped you guys. Thanks for watching my tutorial. Please subscribe to me, Devin Shen, and follow me on Strength Project.